You're listening to English with Monty, the podcast about the English language. Today is 8-Minute English, talking about the different ways you can use run. Hello there and welcome to 8-Minute English. I've got Gideon on the show. How are you doing, Gideon?
Fine, thank you.
Great. We've got to run, haven't we? Because you've got to run soon because you're catching the train.
I've got to run because I've got to catch a train. Going to do a podcast about run.
We are going to do a podcast about run. Run has different meanings, doesn't it? Depending on how you use it. So we've got a few different expressions here. So it's not just about putting one foot in front of the other in the London Marathon. It can have a very different meaning. So I will give you an expression and then you can tell me what it means in terms of maybe a more formal expression or more formal word.
Okay.
So buses to Manchester run every half hour.
Okay, you've given me a list of options here. And the options: perform, flows, go, maintain, manages, printed, operating, drove. Those are the options you've given me for your listeners. And I'm going to choose operate.
So the buses operate every half an hour. So yeah, that means they go, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah.
You could say go. The buses go every half an hour. Yeah. Or
maybe go is better.
Is it?
I think I got it wrong. I think go is better, isn't it?
I think you did get it wrong.
Yeah. I think go is better. I think I got it wrong. Okay, yeah. You're going to have to fire me from this podcast.
Okay, I'll get Matt on the show. Don't worry.
Yes.
Okay. I'll give you another chance. You can redeem yourself. The newspaper ran an article on Milan Fashion Week.
Well, that's easier because it's a newspaper. So printed an article?
Yeah, that's correct. So he got out of the van and left the engine running.
Well, that's difficult.
It is.
Going? Operating?
Yeah, I suppose operating in this case, isn't it?
No, but would you leave the engine going? I don't know. It's not clear to me.
I know what you mean. It's a strange one, isn't it? Because operating is often with a machine, isn't it? Rather than an engine. Perhaps it's looking for operating here just because it's an ing. It just means it's moving, isn't it? It's still on. It's not off. Okay. Because I was late, my wife ran me to work.
Well, that's easy because you're driving. So drove me to work.
No, that's good. Susan runs the business very efficiently. So this one would be operating, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Then what's the answer to the other one?
That's a good question. I'm not really sure.
We'll carry on because process of elimination, we have to come up to it.
That's true. It runs a business very efficiently, as in...
Operates.
You operate, yeah.
Okay.
That's the only thing you could say, isn't it? The Vistula River runs into the Baltic Sea.
Well, that flows because the river flows.
That's absolutely correct.
Watch the river flowing. So that's easy.
That's an easy one, isn't it?
Relatively.
Got that one. And she used to pick up his dry cleaning and run errands for him.
So to pick up, that's kind of difficult as well. Perform. Yeah, you perform an errand, don't you?
So an errand is like a task, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess if we look at business, it would be managers, though, wouldn't it, rather than operate? So Susan runs the business very efficiently, means managers. So that one would be correct. And then number 3, according to the answers, it says operate is the correct answer for number 3, for the engine running.
Left the engine operating. Do you think that's right, John? We're both English teachers. You do a podcast on the English language. And I run a YouTube channel on the English language. Yeah. And yet this exercise that I think you got from a website, I'm not sure that's correct.
I would say probably functioning is a better word, isn't it? Rather than operating.
I would say left the engine running, which is the one you'd normally say. Yeah. Going, you might say. Operating.
But functioning as a more...
It means work functioning.
Maybe. I'm not saying you would typically use that, but you could use that, right?
You would say that it's operating well, it's working well. Yeah. But you didn't say it is operating. When you're talking about it's going, it's in the process of moving.
That's very true.
I don't know who did this one.
Anyway, let's say functioning, going. That's more correct, isn't it? John can't afford to run a large car on his salary. It's about me, this one.
Yes. Maintain?
That's correct, isn't it? Yeah. It has to be maintained, doesn't
Again, that sounds a bit strange. I
it?
can't maintain a large car. But you're talking about money.
Yeah, I guess there's
No.
not another way of looking at it, is there? You'd have to maintain a car.
It seems strange. It probably is technically correct, but not how I would say it.
Okay.
I can't maintain a business with, 200 staff if there's lots of different elements to it. But I can't afford to have a car. I can't afford to run a car.
I guess maintain is probably the closest, isn't it? I'm trying to think of what else you would use. There's not really too many other words you could use. Again, operating maybe. But functioning. I didn't get the recording quite right. So here's a few extra that we missed out. For example, you could also include it in a political election. So you could say he is running to be prime minister or she is running to be mayor. We have an idiom which is up and running, which means to work correctly. A good example could be the coffee shop is finally up and running after a month-long renovation. With flow, you could add that to tears ran down her face. So similar to river, but flowing down your face in this case. Your nose is running. When you get a cold, your nose is a little bit drippy, and so your nose is running. Another expression would be you run the risk of getting hurt. This is talking about experience. This one as well is quite good to talk about a series of events. So he had a run of bad luck. Thank you very much. I think that's it, really. Any others you wanted to add?
No, that's fine by me. So sometimes don't worry if you're learning English and you can't work out the correct answer, because sometimes the correct answer isn't the correct answer.
That's the lesson from the lesson, isn't it?
I think so, sometimes.
Just thought of another one, actually, to run up a bill. That's quite a good expression, isn't it?
That's a phrasal verb, yeah.
But yeah, it's a phrasal verb, isn't it? But if you run up a bill, run up a phone bill, isn't it? So maybe you're calling Australia on your dad's phone and you've run up a huge bill. He's going to get very angry with you.
Exactly. I think for the last one, John can't afford to keep a large car on his salary. You could use keep.
Yeah, that's true.
It makes sense more than maintain, I think.
Yeah, I think that's about right, isn't it?
You maintain a family or a business, but not about car.
No, sure.
Possibly. Anyway.
That's about it. So thank you very much for joining me, Gideon.
You're welcome.
And you've been listening to English with Monty.